Hey guys, Heather here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So I am so sorry for the lighting in this video. I have to charge my laptop, not feeling the greatest today. So I am sitting on my bed getting ready to do some reading and stuff, and I just had the idea in my head that I wanted to do a video on this. So today's video, we are going to be talking about how to grow your reach and engagement on social media in 2024. The reason I wanted to talk about this is I kind of touched on it the other day on my Facebook performance bonus video. And I felt like it's something that needs to be talked about on how you can get your reach to be better and your engagement to be better on social media. Now, I'm mainly talking in regards to the Facebook platform. I am on Instagram, but the majority of my time is spent on Facebook because I've been on there since 2007. I've had the same profile and it hasn't changed for me. I have been on there for so long. And so that's where the majority of my following is on that platform. Instagram is not bad, but I'm just a little bit under 1,000 followers over there. But Facebook is much bigger for me. So who is this video for? And if you see me looking off to the side, it's because I wrote down a bunch of notes and I don't want to forget what I'm going to say or how I want to say things. So people who want to improve their reach mainly on Facebook, but this can work on other social media platforms, I believe personally. So if you are wanting more engagement, you're wanting your reach to be better, then this video is for you. Now, I'm not a professional. I don't have millions and millions of followers, but I do have a pretty decent following. My engagement is pretty decent, and I do a lot of learning and education. I love watching other YouTube videos from people that really know what they're talking about and then sharing that information that I'm learning, or articles and stuff. So that's why I am sharing this on my YouTube channel. So I wanted to go over my current Facebook analytics so you can get an idea of what my following is like, what my reach is like, my engagement, my content that's been published, and my followers, and how I'm doing in that area before I kind of teach on this a little bit. Not that you have to have 1 million followers to give advice. Like I said, if you have somewhat of a following and you love learning from other people and you want to share what you're learning, I think that is cool as well. So my current Facebook analytics. So my current followers on Facebook is 3,754 people. So that is not counting people I'm friends with. I think my friend list is under 3,000. It's 2,000 and something. And then my followers are 3,754, which is really getting super close to 4K, which I'm very proud of. Like I said, I've been on Facebook since 2007, so over that time, I have grown that following. My reach is showing that I'm at 13.9K, and that has went up 124%. So my reach is actually really good, in my opinion, because my reach is much higher than my followers and much higher than people that I am actually friends with on Facebook that are on my friend list. And I also have the professional mode set, so that's why I'm able to see these, is because I have the professional mode turned on. And I'm also part of the Facebook performance bonus program, but I think you can see these if you just turn on your professional mode, then you can see the analytics. So I think, in my opinion, having 3,754 followers and then having a reach of 13.9K is really good. That means that I'm reaching people that are not necessarily on my friend list, and the people that are not necessarily following me yet. So I'm reaching a bunch of people. So that is really good. Now, my engagement could be better, but again, engagement is really not that bad either. My engagement is 3K, and it's went up by 154%, which is why I want to share this video and share some tips that I have on what I'm doing to improve that. But I think that's really good as well, because like I said, my followers are in the 3K range and my engagement is in the 3K range. So that means that I'm doing pretty good in that area. Even though I feel like I can do better, I always feel like I can improve myself and be better. Content published is, the number says 121. It's went up by 36%. So I am definitely posting more content than I was before. There were times where, because when I got out of like MLM, I didn't really have a reason to be on there all the time. So I may post like one post a day, or there were some days I wasn't on at all. So I've been posting more because I'm part of the Facebook performance bonus program. And if you're not posting, you're not making money. And because I'm enjoying just like seeing what other people are up to and sharing my own story. I share about my personal life on there. I share about my endometriosis journey. I share questions and pictures and stuff like that. My net followers in the last 28 days. So these analytics are based on the last 21 days. So my reach in the last 21 days? No, 28. My reach in the last 28 days was 13.9K. Last 28 days, engagement was 3K. Last 28 days, content was 121, up 36%. And then in the last 28 days, my net followers, I've gained 20 new followers, and that has gone up by 567%. So that is my analytics. Like I said, looking at those numbers, I used to think, okay, I feel like I'm barely getting any interaction on my posts. I'm not doing well. But when I looked at my analytics within the last 28 days, they're actually pretty dang good. Like I said, 3,754 followers, and then the reach is way above that. My engagement's about around the same amount as my followers. So I think that's pretty dang good. So moving on, like I said before, I may not have the biggest following or the largest amount of numbers when it comes to my analytics, even though I think they are pretty good. It's not like millions and billions of followers and millions of views and comments and stuff like that. But one thing I've always been good at is learning and education. I love watching YouTube videos, learning how to improve social media, your presence on social media, and your YouTube content, which I've been spending a lot of time on doing that. So, and based off of my own experience, whatever I'm doing seems to be working. So I want to share that with you guys. So first of all, as I said in my Facebook performance bonus video, is that you want to stop using engagement bait in your post. And this is just my opinion, but I think that engagement bait is one of the most major things that you can do to ruin yourself on social media. Like, it really drops your engagement. It really drops your engagement and your reach. And it's very harmful to, your reach and your engagement. So in case you missed that video, I'm going to go over what is engagement bait exactly. So engagement bait is where you take advantage of your newsfeed algorithm by boosting engagement in order to get a greater reach through likes, comments, shares, tagging, and voting. So, and if you don't know what an algorithm is there so that it can kind of show you how to get your stuff out there, and the algorithm dictates basically what stuff that you post is going to show to people. basically. That's the, like, the gist of it. But this is not an algorithm. Well, I guess it kind of is an algorithm video, but I'm not going to go deep into that in this video. So some examples, and I didn't write these down, but some examples of engagement bait. One is vote baiting. Vote baiting is where you post a picture, and have you ever seen those photos? And maybe I'll post it right here so you can get a visual. But have you ever seen those photos where it has the emojis on it and it wants you to put the emoji that kind of correlates with what your answer is? That is called vote baiting. There's also tagging, like asking people to tag their friend in your post. Shares, saying, please share this post. Please comment on this post. Please like this post. And I think like baiting, it kind of goes in line with vote baiting. So that's what those things are. And Facebook does not like them at all. Facebook hates engagement bait, and it actually lowers your ranking in the algorithm. So when you make any type of engagement bait like that, like the vote baiting, you are going to be flagged by Facebook. They're going to notice that you are using engagement bait, and it's going to lower your visibility in the algorithm, and therefore you're not going to get any interaction on your post, or you're going to get not very much. So some people are like, well, I'm getting likes and I'm getting comments even when I post those things. Now, you may get some likes and you may get some comments, but overall, you really are lowering your visibility in the algorithm, in the feed, for more people to see what you're posting. So even though you may be getting some interaction, you are drastically dropping your visibility. So I highly recommend getting away from that entirely. And one way to know also is, because I see people that will do like vote baiting, or they'll make some kind of engagement baiting post, and then they get hardly no views or interactions, and then they just keep posting stuff like that. And it's like, just look at your likes and your comments. If you're not getting very much or anything at all, then maybe that's a sign that you need to change how you're doing things and change up your content. You want to post questions, of course, but you want to post it in a way that Facebook is not going to flag the post and limit your visibility, your ranking. You don't want your ranking to be lowered. So you have to do it in a way that is creative and not going to trigger the algorithm to not push your stuff out. So you want to make sure that your post doesn't have the word share or comment. I've also noticed that if you have the word link in your post, or you have the word cost, or you have money posted in your post, that it doesn't really get seen very much, if at all. I noticed that personally with me. Like if I'm sharing like a product that I'm an affiliate for, if I put like the cost of the product with the dollar signs, it limits my visibility. If I say, I'll put the link in the comments, due to the word link and the word comments, it limits my visibility. And honestly, you really don't need to do that. You don't need to tell people that the link or the article or whatever you're talking about is in the comments, because that's what people are going to do. If they see something that interests them and they want to learn more about it, they're automatically going to go to your comments, look to see if you posted it in the comments. And if you didn't, they're going to ask you. They're going to comment and say, hey, where's the link? Can you send me the link? So you really don't have to tell them that it's there. So I would refrain entirely from doing that. Some examples of what I mean about like good and bad questions to ask. And I kind of went over this, but I added like some different ones, a couple different ones. And the first one is, what did you do for spring break? So that is a good question because you're not telling people to interact. You're just asking a question, and then people can answer if they want to. Now, the bad way of posting that question would be to say, comment what you did for spring break. So you want to refrain from the word comment. You want to take that out altogether, and you just want to ask a question. Another one, good is, what is your favorite topping on your pizza? Bad would be, comment your favorite topping on your pizza. So basically, you get the idea. You want to ask questions without telling people to engage. If they're interested, they will naturally engage with you. They will naturally answer that question. You want real engagement and not fake engagement. So if you're doing engagement bait and you're telling people to comment or like or put an emoji or anything like that, that is fake engagement. You are just fishing for engagement. You're not truly wondering what someone did for spring break. You're not truly wondering what someone's favorite topping is on their pizza because maybe you want to try it out. Same with like recipes. Like if you're wondering about recipes, you're not going to say comment your favorite recipe down below. I would refrain from the word comment, but I would also refrain from the word below because I think Facebook is even going to like flag that. You have to be careful with the words that you're using. So if you're wanting ideas for recipes, you can ask questions like, what is your favorite crock pot recipe? I'm looking for ideas. And that is better because you're not telling people to interact. If they have a favorite crock pot recipe that they know about, then they will tell you what it is in the comments. So yeah, you want to stick to that. Also, stop liking your own posts. I see this all the time and it is so annoying. I've never even done it myself. This is one thing, like I've done the other stuff. Like I have done engagement bait in the past when I didn't know much about it, but now I don't do that anymore because I know that it's severely dropping my visibility and I want people to see what I'm posting and interact. But liking your own posts is not something I've ever done myself. I just think it's really weird. Like, of course you like your own posts. You posted it. Same with comments. Of course you like your own comment. You commented that comment. You posted that comment. The reason why this doesn't help you is because when you're liking your own stuff, it is not pushing your stuff out into the algorithm. In order for your stuff to go out into the algorithm, other people have to like and comment, share, interact with your stuff in order for them to see your posts and for it to be pushed out. You liking your own stuff and commenting on your own stuff is not going to push it out further. You need other people to be doing that. So please stop liking your own comments. Stop liking your own posts. It just looks ridiculous. And it really, I also believe that it tanks your visibility as well when you try to do that because Facebook is not stupid. They know that you're trying to trick the algorithm, basically. So sharing content. This is another big one too. If you see something you like, such as a quote or a random photo that speaks to you, and I'm not talking about personal pictures. So if you're looking at other people's posts and you see like a family photo or a picture of their child or something, like, don't hit share, don't steal the photo, don't do that. But if you see a quote or a random picture or, I don't know, something that's like not personal to that person, then what you want to do is you want to save that photo to your phone or your laptop, whatever you're using for posting. I mean, these days, I think people are mainly using their phones. So what I would do is save that picture and then create a whole new post, upload that photo, and then put your own input in the post. Do not share. The reason why you do not want to share is because when you share someone else's content, even though it's posting it on your profile, on your wall, is that it's leading people away from your content and going to that other person's content. So you want people to stay on your profile and not go somewhere else. So I learned this a long time ago when I did MLM, but I think that it's something that is very helpful and very true. So I've always hung on to that. So if you see, like I said, a quote that you really like, save it to your phone, upload it as a new post, and put your own input on how that quote makes you feel. So stay away from sharing. Now, if someone wants you to share a GoFundMe to help them out, my recommendation is to save the image, copy the link to the GoFundMe, and then create a new post sharing about the cause. But don't post the link. Don't say you're posting the link either. But don't post the link in the actual body of the post. You want to post it in the comments. And then if people want to help to like donate or whatever, then they can look in the comments for that link. Facebook hates external links. This is why I am saying not to post it in the body of your message. You will notice a big difference. Try posting a post and putting the link in the main body of the message. Post that. Let it sit for a bit. See how you do. And then go and post the same thing, but put the link in the comments and see how you do. I've noticed that when you do it that way, there is a big difference, and you will notice that you're getting more engagement and more likes and comments if you post the link in your comments and don't mention anything about a link in the main post, and don't post it in the main post. That's my personal experience. And so I would definitely do the GoFundMe by saving the image, uploading it into your own post, putting the link in the comments, and sharing about the GoFundMe and why you're sharing it, or why you're talking about it and stuff like that. And that's what I would do. I would not hit the share button. I've done that before for people, and it does not get any interaction whatsoever. So you want to create your own post and just create a whole new post instead of share. So Facebook hates external links. So I was just talking about that. That the reason why you want to do that is because they don't like external links. The reason why you don't get much interaction when there's a link in your post is because Facebook hates them. So one way to get past that is to put the link in your comments. I noticed that seems to work. And you don't want Facebook to flag it and push you lower in the algorithm. And like I said before, if people want to see the video or the article, they will see if you post it in the comments. I know that's my personal experience there. If you are trying to grow your YouTube channel, so a lot of people are trying to grow their YouTube channels, and often they will hit the share button on the video and then they will post it to their social media just directly, because we have that ability. But like I said before, Facebook and Instagram's probably the same way because it's owned by Facebook, but they do not like external links. So it's going to drop your visibility in the feed. So one thing that I learned from another YouTuber is recording a short snippet of the video that you want to share. So like 20 to 30 second video. And then upload as a new post a bit about it, and then put the link to the video in the comments. Again, don't say you're putting the link in the comments. So normally I will do the snippet, I will upload it to Facebook, and then in the comments, I'll say, you can watch the full video here, and then I give the link. I learned this technique from this YouTuber, and it has improved, it has improved my YouTube video views, but it also has improved my engagement on Facebook. So when I do it that way, it improves my reach. And also, if you have professional mode turned on, you can see how many people have viewed the video, the 20 to 30 second snippet, which is really nice. But it has improved in that sense. Performance bonus video. So the performance bonus video I did a snippet of that one as well, and I posted it to Facebook. It actually got about 21 likes, 18 comments, and 203 views by doing that. The next thing is you don't want to post too close together. So if you made a post at 10 a.m., don't post again till 11 or 12. As you want to give your first post time to be pushed out into the algorithm, posting another post directly after will bury the first post that you made. So it's just like pointless. Don't make a post and then make another post right after it, because you're just hurting the first post. So you want to wait a bit. And my thing is I try to wait anywhere between an hour to 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours before I make another post. So don't post them too close together. The next thing you want to focus on is engage. So after every post I make, I will always engage with other people in my feed and respond to any comments I get on my posts. The more you engage with people, the more they'll see your content, and the more your stuff will be pushed out into the algorithm. Social media is called social media for a reason. The point is to be social. So if you're making posts and you're like, I'm not getting anybody liking or commenting on my stuff, but you're not liking or commenting on other people's stuff, that is why. That is why you are not getting the engagement that you're wanting, is because you are not interacting with people. You have to interact with your followers and your friends on there in order for them to interact with you. Be consistent. You want to be consistent every single day. I notice that if I don't post for a whole day, or I may only make one post, my engagement will tank. It will go way down. And I notice a significant drop. So you want to be consistent. Try to post every single day. And you want to try to keep your numbers up. I keep an eye on my numbers every single day, several times a day, just to see where I'm at. Don't overpost. I notice people all the time that will post like 20, 30 times a day. And most of the time it's posting engagement bait as well, which is a big no-no. Like they're doing it all wrong. I would say to try to post, personally for me, I post 2 to 6 times a day, but no more than that. Mine changes depending on if I have anything that I want to say or talk about. So it's not always 6 times a day. There have been times where I only posted 2 times a day, but I would try to stick to at least a couple of times a day if you can, and just be consistent. And again, don't overpost. Don't post 20 or 30 times a day. You're going to start really annoying people, honestly. Pay attention to the right times to post. Time is a really, really big thing. So time does matter when you post. If I post in the morning, noon, and the evening, I get interaction. But if I post, let's say, after 10 o'clock at night, then most of the time I get 0 likes and I get 0 comments. I do not get hardly any interaction at all. And sometimes the very next day, I still will not have interaction on those posts. So I end up just deleting them. And then I think I have one more tip for you guys. Don't just post content that is already made. I see people all the time, they will post memes, and that's all they post. Now, don't get me wrong. memes do get a lot of interaction, but that's not going to be the only thing that you should be posting. Sometimes I'll post quotes. Again, sometimes I post memes as well that I find on Google. But you also want to post about your life. You want to post your own pictures. And I've also started creating my own graphics to share with my name on them to make them more personal. I did that the other day, and the post got a lot of interaction, way more than my other posts. Now, this may not seem like a lot of interaction to you guys, but for me, it was quite a bit. And that was that I got 6 likes on the post, and then I got 14 comments discussing what the topic was. I made like this, it was on engagement bait, and I made my own little graphic, and then I talked about engagement bait, what you should do and what you shouldn't do and all that. And I got a lot of comments on that, and people are still commenting and liking on it. So that's my tip, is you want to create content that is your own content, things that you're posting that you created, pictures of yourself, graphics that you've created, maybe do a video and upload it. Like, these are the main things that you want to focus on. You stay away from engagement bait. Create your own posts. Engage with other people. Be consistent. And you will find that your numbers will go up over time. So that is my tip for this video on how to grow your reach and engagement on social media in 2024. It's basically the same it's always been. If I can think of any more other tips that I can give you guys, I will do another video. But for this video, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you found value in this, give me a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, share it out if you want. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Again, also don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when I upload my next video, and I will see you guys in my next one. If you have an idea for a video that you would like me to cover, no matter if it's social media or something else, let me know down below, and I'll think about doing a video on it. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.